every point they can get to dispel any threat of relegation. That's a lovely off drive from Tom Wesley. It's going out toward the boundary. I think it's going to beat the fielder, and does, in front of the big scoreboard to our left. I'm looking over second slip's head, or as this the next ball by Allison, the first that Ed Barnard has bowled, and the first that Allison has received, and a lovely flowing cover drive, just waiting for the ball to come onto the bat. Indeed, as here's the next ball. It's nicely driven by Allison, 4 runs, and he angled that superbly, beating the short extra cover to his right and the mid-off to his left.
Bamber to continue into Allison, who whacks this through the covers for 4. It was part cut, part drive, if you see what I mean. A bit of a cross-batted shot. Bamber approaches Wesley, who's driving through the covers, and that should be 4 more. So this is the over in which they get on with things.
Rockatilly bowls Atkinson, who does the perfect reverse sweep. Full on the stumps. Takes a little bit of pressure off now as Rockatilly bowls, and Atkinson is going to get a single here as he just eases this ball out on the offside. Gets the single, he goes to 50.
Leg side field as Webster's in bowls to Wesley, and Wesley cracks this one down. Now that might well go for 4, and has. The deed is done from an Essex point of view. They've achieved their 4th batting point.
With the success as Rockatilly bowls, and that's a lovely shot. His use of the feet down the ground for 4. Just using his feet, a little push.
Yorkshire 22 for no wicket, 200 behind. Webster bowls, and that's caught at leg gully. So the ploy has worked. It's very well taken indeed there by Rob Yates.
Moves away from us now, and this delivery is swept away handsomely down to square leg for 4. This time a lot more venom in the shot.
He faces the first ball of a new over from Bo Webster, and he cuts this very fine for 4. On the inside of 3rd.
And this delivery is up, and it's driven handsomely through the offside. That should go for 4. That's the response. Rockatilly wants more bowls. Pepper sweeps, and he sweeps well. I don't think that was picked up initially by Hannon Dolby out at deep square leg. He stood.
Around the wicket comes Rockatilly, bowls to Allison, who fetches this one away to and over the square leg boundary. Fieldsman makes a good effort.
Final ball of the over. Hannon Dolby in down the leg side, and it's just evaded Kai Smith. A leap in the air from Hannon Dolby because he thought he'd snagged Allison down the leg side.
Hannon Dolby for 148. Next ball, bowling Bo Webster, correct myself. Bo Webster, not Hannon Dolby, who remains wicketless, poor chap, having bowled well nonetheless.
For the runs he's made in the Championship this year and 2 T20 hundreds last season. As this one's down the leg side from Yates, and it's gone past Kai Smith. Was there a touch on it? There was. Neatly worked by Allison. Fine.
Yeah, it's here's the next delivery, and Charlie Allison has played this ball stylishly away in the offside and all the way to the boundary. It's just, well, that's a historic moment. History is made as here is Pepper playing this ball down and over the fine leg boundary.
Well, they're in a great position.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Why not? Yeah.
Make it impregnable. Looking for a straight 6 here. Has he got enough on it? There's nobody at long off. So as a result, it'll be 1 bounce for 4. And Pepper on 49 can help himself to that 50th run into the covers. His 50 coming off 71 deliveries. It's included 8 fours, if I squint at that number, because it's very small. And at the end of the over, they're 498 for 5, Essex.
Comes in and bowls. That's going to be 4 runs, I suspect, as it's edged down to the 3rd man boundary, but so fine that fielder no chance of getting to that. 506 for 5, and Pepper races on very quickly to 58. Yates bowls again, and this ball is swept, and that's probably gone for 6, and has over square leg. Beautiful pick up from Pepper.
Mousley bowls down the leg side, and that's it. flicked away down to fine leg for 4. And a very well deserved 100 here by Allison. He raises his bat, takes his helmet off, salutes the fans. Yates, ball to Allison. Allison's down the ground, and that's over the boundary for 6. He used his feet, hit that one dead straight.
Ring of 5 on the leg side, 4 on the off. I said 3 a moment ago, it's 4.
And you can add some more to that.
Yeah, that's absolutely clever. It may well be 6 over mid-wicket, and indeed is. So Charlie Allison moves up to 133.
He's gone for 1. Will he come for the second? He will. And will he get there? He will. 100 to Pepper. Just pushing that ball into the offside. This has been a very good innings. Yates balls. And that's 6 straight back over his head, right in front of our commentary position. Just open up his body, hit through the line, Pepper. I guess to get 150 as well. Yates balls. Allison goes big. Yes, he could be out. No, it's a very good catch. Excellent catch taken out in the deep.
And bowls, and that ball is hammered away through the offside. That'll go to the boundary. And just a nice push off the back foot there. And the tight set field means that anything that beats the infield
Begins his second over into bowl to Rob Yates, who's driving beautifully straight for 4. Lovely shot from Rob Yates, very correct. And beat the infield. And Porter in round the wicket again to Yates, who gets an edge that'll go through the slip cordon and will rattle through for 4 at third man. A false shot drawn by Porter.
to complete the afternoon session. And nudged into the offside, won't be a run. It's Charlie Allison, arguably the man of the day for Essex. It's not Paul Walter, who made 86, and here's a lovely shot. Again, Snater really struggling to get his line away from leg side, and that was just clipped off the pads. And
as Cook bowls round the wicket, driven nicely by Yates, and that'll ease some of the pressure. Snater will give chase, but that's a nice straight drive for 4 for Yates. He's to 20.
Is in and bowls and is driven down the ground for 4. Lovely shot. Minimum of effort, over pitch delivery. See how he responds. He's in though and bowls, and that's driven for 4. Even better shot, this one. To the right of mid-off.
Critchley in again to Yates, and he wraps him on the pad, appeals for LBW, and it's been given. Rob Yates looks disconsolate, but he's been done there. There was a variety of pace and length from Critchley.
Porter round the wicket, no balls to him, and that's clipped away for 4. Beautifully passed off his legs. That's a shot of authority. He gets off the mark with that one. Nice half volley on the leg stump.
In again, and he's coming down the wicket here, Mousley, and he hits this long and proud and back for 6. Fine cricket books like yours being written. Critchley is starting you over, and Dan Mousley is whipping him wide of mid-on. Who's not going to catch that ball up, Paul Walter. Lovely timing from Mousley. It's his third boundary. Cook bustles in once more. Turn through square leg this time, Davis, with good timing. Cox will be able to haul it in, but they may well be able to get back for 3, and Alex Davis brings up his 50. Real captain's innings in the circumstances in the game, having...
when I've been watching anyway, that he's been on the field for any length of time, and he's never actually been in the team itself.
Critchley into Mousley again, who repeats that drive through extra cover. The chase is on for Allison this time. Can he cut it off? He can. That's a very nice piece of fielding, particularly late in the day, but 2 more to Mousley, and that is his 50. Might have to repeat the call tomorrow. Oh, that's turned, and there's an attempt for a stumping, and he's got him. He's overbalanced as Alex Davis, and Critchley makes a crucial breakthrough late in the evening, and Davis is absolutely beside himself with that.
Bamber absolutely surrounded, and defends, and he even has the temerity to pick up at least 2 runs as he leans forward. And in fact, they just settled for the single there. They could have had a second if they really wanted it, but the ball went off a thickish outside edge all along the ground, and that, gentlemen, is it for the day with